Chapter 5. Presentation, Visual Effects. PowerPoint 2016 enables us to view the presentation in different ways, attach audio and video files, format the presentation using animations and transitions, etc. In this chapter, we will learn to use all of these features. Presentation views. In PowerPoint, a presentation can be viewed in various ways. There is a total of 8 views which are divided into 2 groups. The presentation views group contains 5 views: normal, outline view, slide sorter, notes page and reading view. The master views group contains 3 views: slide master, handout master and notes master. We can view the presentation in several ways. Observe the different views given below. Normal view. This is the default view of PowerPoint. It displays thumbnails of all the slides on the left side and the current slide on the right side. Outline view. It displays an outline of the slides. In the slide pane, instead of the thumbnails, it displays the text of the slides. Slide sorter view. It displays just the thumbnails of all the slides on the screen. Reading view. The reading view displays the presentation in full screen mode. Notes page. It displays the current slide along with the space to write notes regarding the slide. The notes can be displayed with the presentation and can be printed as well. Using Slide Master view. Slide Master is a tool that can be used to set a default layout of all the slides at the same time in a presentation. Follow these steps to open the Slide Master. Step 1. Click on the View tab. Step 2. Select the Slide Master command from the Master Views group. Step 3. The first slide in the outline pane is the Slide Master. Apply the changes that are required. Any changes that you make to the Slide Master will be applied to all the slides. Step 4. When you are done making all the changes according to your preference, click on the Close Master View button and it will close the Slide Master. Using Handout Master. It is used to edit the appearance and layout of presentation handouts. Changes made to the Handout Master appear on all the pages of the printed handout. Follow these steps to open the Handout Master. Step 1. On the View tab, in the Master Views group, click Handout Master. This opens the Handout Master tab. Step 2. On the page, click in a text placeholder, header, footer, date or page number to make your changes. These changes can include edit or add content in the text placeholders. In addition to text changes, you can use commands on the Insert tab to add graphics or other content types. Format the text shape and appearance. Select the text and use the Format tab commands under Drawing Tools. Change the text placeholders. Drag a text placeholder to move it, and use the text box sizing handles to change its size. Turn placeholders on or off. On the Handout Master tab, in the Placeholders group, uncheck the box of the placeholder that you want to turn off. Add or change the background. On the Handout Master tab, in the Background group, click Background Styles and then click a background, or click Format Background to create a background. Step 3. To finish, on the Handout Master tab, in the Close group, click Close Master View. Using Notes Master. In Notes Master view, you can choose the design and layout of the notes page, format the background, modify fonts, and position headers and footers. You can also select page setup options. Animations. Animations are special visual effects that can be added to text or other elements on a slide. It helps to beautify the presentation. We can use animations to highlight important or special features of our presentation. We can set the time and sequence for each animation that we add to our presentation. Follow these steps to add animation to the presentation. Step 1. Click on the text or object that you want to animate. Step 2. Click on Animations tab. Step 3. Select any animation that you want. click on the scroll menu to explore more options for animations. In the drop-down menu of animations, you will see the following options. Entrance changes or beautifies the entry of a text or an object. Emphasis highlights the selected point or object from the slide. Exit can changes or beautifies the exit of a text or an object. Motion paths. This animation is similar to emphasis, but it can define the path or pattern in which the selected text or object will move on the screen. Follow these steps to view the animation that you applied. Step 1. Click on the Animations tab. Step 2. Select Preview tool in the Preview group. Timing. Follow these steps to add or modify the timing of the animation effects. Step 1. Click on the Animations tab. Step 2. Click on the Start drop-down list in the Timing group and select any one of the given options. On click, the animation begins with the click of a mouse. With previous, the animation begins at the same time as specified in the previous animation. After previous, the animation begins after the previous animation ends. Step 3. Enter the number of seconds for the animation in the duration box. Step 4. Click on Move Earlier or Move Later to change the order of the animation. Animation pane. Follow these steps to open the animation pane. Step 1. Click on the Animations tab. Step 2. Click on Animation pane in the Advanced Animation group. It will appear on the right side of the window. The animation pane displays the number of objects or text to which we have applied the animation. We can change the order, timing and duration of the animation by clicking on the down arrow of each animation. Removing an animation. We can remove an animation by clicking on the number in front of the object or text which is animated. The number box will appear highlighted. We can then press the delete key. An animation can also be removed from the animation pane. Click on an effect and press the delete key. Transitions. We use slide transitions to make the next slide appear seamlessly, without any gap. It makes the presentation much better because the slides appear in a smoother manner. The display of one slide after the other is known as transition. Follow these steps to add a transition. Step 1. Select the slide from the slide navigation pane to apply the transition. Step 2. Click on Transitions tab. Step 3. Click on the arrow button in the transition to this slide group. A drop-down gallery will appear with various transition effects. PowerPoint has 3 categories: subtle, exciting, and dynamic content. Timing. Follow these steps to add or modify the timing of a slide transition. Step 1. Click on the Transition tab. Step 2. Click on the Sound drop-down menu in the Timing group. Step 3. Select the sounds you want to add to your transition. Enter the number of seconds for the transition in the duration box. Step 4. Click on Apply to All option if you want the same transition effect for all the slides. Step 5. You can choose the transition of the next slide from the Advanced Slide option. On mouse click, the next slide begins with the click of a mouse. After, we can set the time for the next slide automatically. Action buttons. Action buttons are built-in shapes that can perform an action when we click or hover the mouse pointer over them. We can specify the action of each action button that we add to the slide. Follow these steps to insert action buttons. Step 1. Open any existing presentation. Step 2. Click on Insert tab. Then, click on the Shapes drop-down button from the Illustrations group. Step 3. Select any action button from the Shapes menu. Action buttons is the last category of the menu. Step 4. Click and drag the mouse in the area of the slide where you want to insert the action button. Step 5. Select the mouse click or mouse over tab in the Action Settings dialog box. If we choose the mouse click tab, then we will have to click on the action button so that it performs the action that is assigned to it. If we choose the mouse over tab, then we can hover the mouse pointer over the action button and it will perform the action assigned to it. Step 6. Choose the desired task that you want to assign to the action button from the hyperlink to drop-down menu. Step 7. Click on the OK button. Media clips. Inserting an audio file. Follow the given steps to add an audio file. Step 1. Click on the Insert tab. Step 2. Select the audio command from the media group. Step 3. A drop-down menu will appear. It will display two options. We can click on Audio on my PC option to select any saved audio from the computer. Insert audio dialog box will appear. Browse to the location of the audio and select it. Then, click on the Insert button. We can click on Record Audio option to record any audio for the presentation. A record sound dialog box will appear. Click on the Record button to start recording the audio. Click on the Stop button to stop recording. We can listen to the recording by clicking on the Play button. Then click on OK button. This will insert the recorded audio file in the presentation. Step 4. The recorded audio will be added to the slide. We can drag the audio icon anywhere on the slide. Click on the play or pause button to start or stop playing the audio. Step 5. When we click on the audio icon, two tabs appear on the ribbon, Audio Format and Playback. Inserting a video file. Follow these steps to insert a video file. Step 1. Click on the Insert tab. Step 2. Select the video command from the media group. Step 3. A drop-down menu will appear. It will display two options. We can click on this device option to select any saved video from the computer. Insert video dialog box will appear. Browse the location of the video and select it. Then, click on the Insert button. We can click on Online Videos option to add the URL of an online video. We cannot directly add a video to any slide, we can only add the link to it. At the time of the presentation, the video will play from the browser. We need an internet connection for playing the video during presentation. Paste the URL in the Enter the address for the online video box. Then, a thumbnail of the video will appear on the screen. Click on Insert button. Step 4. You can increase or decrease the size of the video thumbnail. Click on the Play Pause button to start or stop the video. Importing data from other apps. Follow these steps to import data from other apps. Step 1. Click on the Insert tab. Step 2. Select the Object command from the text group. Step 3. In the Insert Object dialog box, click on the Create from File Radio button. Then, click on OK. Step 4. Select the desired file from the Browse dialog box and click on OK. Step 5. Click on OK on the Insert Object dialog box. Let us recall. There is a total of 8 views which are divided into 2 groups. The Presentation Views group contains 5 views: Normal, Outline View, Slide Sorter, Notes Page and Reading View. The Master Views group contains 3 views: Slide Master, Handout Master and Notes Master. Slide Master is a tool that can be used to set a default layout of all the slides at the same time in a presentation. Animations are special visual effects that can be added to text or other elements on a slide. It helps to beautify the presentation. We use slide transitions to make the next slide appear seamlessly, without any gap. It makes the presentation much better because the slides appear in a smoother manner. Action buttons are built-in shapes that can perform an action when we click or hover the mouse pointer over them.